Right now, voters in Arizona are making their voices heard for a second weekend in one of the most watched states. And our own Ali Velshi sat down with a diverse group of voters there and got a fascinating window into what's motivating them. So my friend Ali Velshi is going to join me right now from Phoenix. I'm glad to see you. I'm not even going to get into the cool hat you have and the jacket right now, but we are going to talk when you're back in the studio. What I will ask you about, my friend, your takeaways from this conversation. What stands out most?
Well, I love coming to Arizona because people have these conversations here. So I had a group of people, six people from across the political spectrum, voters, three of whom I'd spoken to before. But what really stood out was talking to the Republicans on the panel about what they're feeling about the Republican Party and this coming election. Listen to what they told me. Is it your view that you will remain a Republican for time to come?
You know, yes, in Arizona, it's difficult to be an independent. I think in my heart of hearts, that's what I would rather be. But to make any difference on ballots, like they were saying, like you want to go, and vote for the better Republican candidate. And I think that's where it makes the most difference in Arizona for me.
I'm heartbroken about it, and I don't really know if I'm going to remain a Republican, but I also feel like I'm going to say in no man's land, but now I'm in women's land because I am a Harris supporter. So I just don't know if I'm going to be able to stay with the party. And the Republican Party that I joined was a Republican Party that really respected the patriotism of the other and was not remember, we were small government, not overreaching into your life or your life or your life. Whether it's how you want to present or how your identity, or it's your economic background, or it's your race, your culture, your faith. I was attracted to the Republican Party because it was less government. We were supposed to be getting out of people's lives and respecting how they choose to live and respecting that in harmony. And we've become the overreach. We've become precisely the opposite.
So, Alex, I was here in 2020, I was here in 2022, and here now we've got a situation where a lot of Republicans are voting for the Harris-Walz ticket, and yet this state remains deadlocked. There's still a slight Donald Trump advantage with about 2 weeks to go before the election. It's a tight race, but there are a lot of Republicans who have decided that they're coming out not just to vote for Harris and Walz, but to campaign for them.
Can I ask you, and you don't have to say for whom she was voting, but the first woman that you put in that clip there, the one that was wearing navy, did you get an answer for whom she was voting? Because I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, no, that's a good catch. I did ask them all at the beginning of the interview who they're voting for. All of them, the Republicans and the Democrats, are voting for Harris and Walz on this campaign. The Republicans are really proud Republicans in Arizona, right? They're proud of their Republican conservative heritage. There's a lot of disdain here for the election deniers who are basically on the statewide ballot. These Republicans want their old state back. They keep invoking John McCain and a state where people were judged policies and made decisions, didn't vote blindly for anyone. So they're all Harris-Walz supporters.
Last question. Did you get a sense from anyone that they feel like the Republican genie's out of the bottle and they're never going to be able to put it back to what it was in the John McCain era and before that?
In this state, the Republicans I talk to are very keen to go back to what it was. There are some Republicans who think this thing has to burn to the ground and a new party has to emerge, and others who think that if Donald Trump loses, they can try to reclaim their party. I've never got a real balance on where most Republicans who are not voting for Donald Trump feel about that. I don't think it's decided, and I think the election may help people come to terms with what's the better solution for the future of the Republican Party. Of course, if Donald Trump wins, then that remains in limbo for a while.
Yeah, 100%. And you're back in Arizona tomorrow, my friend, yeah?
Absolutely. I'm going to have another installment of that conversation on the show tomorrow morning.
And you better be wearing that outfit because it's going to become iconic. It's just what I'm saying. Okay. I love you.
I'm enjoying it. You know me. I've never met a hat I didn't love. Good to see you, my friend.
It's all good.